You got me caught up, I'm lost in your chaos again. Changing all the chemicals that you put in my head.
For the first top, you guys are going to need a white ribbed tank top and a pair of scissors. So first, just try on your top and mark how short you want it to be. And then fold it in half and cut along the mark. This step is totally optional, but I just chose to add these gold iron-on letters to my top. For the second top, I'm just going to be repurposing this very large black ribbed tank top. And I'm just going to be using a bandeau to base my pattern measurements off of. So this is what your pattern should look like. You're going to leave a 3 cm large band at the front for the string to go through later. And you're going to leave a centimeter of seam allowance for the top and bottom hem, and a 2 cm seam allowance for the back seam. Trace your pattern on your fabric and cut it out. Next, with the wrong sides facing up, we're going to sew the front and the back seam together using a zigzag stitch. Now just open up the bands we left for the string earlier, lay it flat on your top, and then just sew straight down. Now you just want to put your string through the tunnel we created for it, and here I'm using a paper clip, but you can also use a safety pin. And this is how the ruching on the top is created. Next step is to hem the free edges of our top, so we're going to be doing something called the lettuce hem. So to do that, with the wrong sides of the fabric facing up, we're going to fold a small portion of the fabric over from the edge, and then stretch as much as you can and sew along using a zigzag stitch with the tightest setting available on your sewing machine. Now it's time to make the sleeves, so I just made this pattern that I'm going to leave for you guys on the screen to screenshot if you guys are going to make this shirt. And also any other additional info that I don't mention in the video will be in the description box down below. So just fold your pattern in half and then trace it on your fabric and cut it out. Now with the wrong sides facing up, we're going to sew the sides of the sleeves using a zigzag stitch. And the reason why I used a zigzag stitch is because it allows the fabric to stretch. Next, just hem the free edges of your sleeves. Now it's time to attach the sleeves to the top. So I'm just going to line up the sides of my top and the sides of my sleeves and sew about 1 centimeter straight down the middle using a zigzag stitch. Then I'm going to sew around the edges about 7 centimeters to the front and the back to make sure everything is secure. To make sure that the sleeves won't slip off when I wear my shirt, I'm going to be using some elastic on the sleeves. So I'm using a 20 centimeter piece of elastic and I'm sewing that on the edge of the inside of the sleeves. To get this right, make sure you stretch your elastic, not your fabric, and then just sew everything with a zigzag stitch. That is all for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.